Welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, welcome to my channel. If you don't know who I am, my name is Leizel, and today I am doing a very different video for you guys. I've decided that I really wanted to start a kind of mini series on my channel talking about my skin. So as you can tell by the title and my current state of appearance, yeah, I've been struggling with acne lately and it has not been fun at all. Those of you who have been watching my channel for a while now would know that I had pretty clear skin, if I do say so myself. Looking back through my old videos makes me quite upset because I did have pretty good skin. I had smooth skin, I rarely got pimples. If I did, it was just like the odd spot during that time of the month and it would go away. I never got scars. Like, I was quite blessed when it came to my skin. But about a year ago, I started to notice that my skin was changing. It's like I hit puberty late or something. I mean, I'm 25 years old and I'm dealing with acne. But yeah, about a year ago, my skin decided that it wanted to change, and I started getting like a lot more pimples than usual. So I went to my doctor and I had to talk to him, and he basically gave me a topical gel to apply to my skin. It was like a 5% benzoyl peroxide gel that I had to apply, and he also gave me antibiotics to take, which would help kind of calm that down. And it did kind of help, but it didn't really do much. I was still experiencing breakouts after I finished those, so that was a no-go. And then I had also tried a lot of different topical treatments. I friggin' bought the expensive Glam Glow mud mask thinking that it was going to suck everything out. That stuff's good, but I think for what I'm dealing with, I needed something a little bit stronger. So I have tried countless topical treatments. I even changed up my entire skincare routine. I went from my good old skincare routine that I have up on my channel still, and I went and purchased a whole new skincare range of Dermalogica products, which I have no bad things to say about Dermalogica. I love Dermalogica products. They did wonders for my skin in the time that I was using it, but I think that it just wasn't enough. So basically I was using the Dermalogica products for about a month and everything was all good. My skin was clearing up, everything was going great, and then I decided I wanted to treat myself and get a facial, and that's when everything basically went downhill. So I went to get this facial, everything was all good, it was a good experience. I have no bad comments about the facial. My skin looked great, it was glowing, it was totally clearing up, I had no pimples, I just had a bit of redness and scarring left over from my acne. But then a week or 2 weeks later is when the purge began. So it's like the facial unleashed something and everything just came out, and it has not gone away since. I tried to stick to the skincare routine, it just wasn't doing what it was doing. So I had no choice but to go to the doctor and get a referral to a dermatologist, a skin specialist. When I went to the dermatologist, he basically assessed my face and told me that, yep, you will have to go onto Accutane provided that you are all physically and mentally able to do so. You have to go and get a blood test. I will be having to go and do monthly blood tests. They have to make sure that you aren't pregnant, they have to make sure that your liver can handle it and that your blood levels are all good, and your cholesterol. Of course mine was all good, so I was given the all clear to take this medication. And I had to also be put on birth control. I have taken birth control in the past, but I had to be put back on it because that's another thing that they stress a lot, is that you cannot fall pregnant while on Accutane because the chances of having birth defects while on this drug are very, very high. So for those of you who don't know what Accutane is, the medical name of it is isotretinoin, and it's basically a drug that you take in an oral form that is a high dose of vitamin A. So what it does basically is stop your production of oil within your skin from your oil glands to your skin. So as the months go by, your skin gets drier and drier and you basically don't produce any oil anymore. It also helps with your skin to help it renew itself quicker so that your cell turnover is a lot higher than an average person. It's a very serious drug. It's not to be taken lightly. It's not like you get a couple of pimples on your face and go to the doctor and be like, hey, I heard about this Accutane and I really want to get on it. No, it cannot even be prescribed to you by some doctors. Like, you have to go to a skin specialist. So yeah, that is what I was put on. So this is it here. Isotretinoin has many different names. There's Accutane, Attain, which is the one I'm on, Accutane. I've even seen it called Clarivis. Like, there's just many different brands of it, but essentially it's the same thing. For starters, I have been put on 20 milligrams per day, which is pretty much I just take one of these a day. I am now officially 2 weeks into my treatment. So far, nothing much has changed. I feel like everything is going good and now it's like starting to purge. So I will insert photos so you can kind of see the progression of what I've been going through. Along with the Attain that I have to take, I have also been prescribed emycin, which is basically the chemist prescribed it as like an antibacterial antibiotic that helps like with the bacteria that comes out with the purge. So I have to take that for the first few months. So tomorrow will officially be 2 weeks since I've started it, and so far I feel like I have already been experiencing the side effects that I was told I would experience. First one that I can note is definitely dry lips and dry nose. I haven't fully experienced having the really dry cracked lips because as soon as I got the prescription, I went out and bought a tub of Lucas Purple ointment, and I have been slathering this on like no tomorrow. Whenever I feel that my lips are not moisturized, I put it on. This is basically on my lips 24/7, and before I go to sleep I definitely put on a thick layer, and I even will get a cotton swab and put some, this is gonna sound gross, but I'll put some like inside my nose because I have experienced some nosebleeds when I haven't done so, just because your nose does get very dry up in there, and that might be too like TMI for you guys, but just keeping it real. Another side effect that I have experienced is loss of night vision. This is something that my dermatologist told me is a little common, and basically, you know, when you're going to bed and you turn off your light, everything goes black and you can't see anything, but then your eyes adjust and you can make out everything around you, like you can kind of see everything. When I turn the lights off, everything's just black, like I cannot see anything in front of me, and it's kind of affected me driving at nighttime. Like, I have driven at night a couple of times, but CJ, my boyfriend, prefers that I don't, so he does most of the driving at nighttime. And yeah, another thing that I have experienced is feeling super emotional. Apparently depression is a very big side effect from being on this medication, and for those of you who have followed me for a while, you know that I have dealt with depression and anxiety, and I do take medication for those things. I take antidepressants and anxiety medication, so the dermatologist said that it was fine for me to be on this. And I think the reason why I've been feeling so down though is because, I mean, I'm going through the purging process, so of course I'm going to feel emotional about it. Another side effect that I have been having is that I'm super sensitive to sunlight. I have to be careful even going out to hang the washing. I did so once and the next day my nose was peeling. And then the last side effect that I have been experiencing is like sore joints and muscles. Obviously because my oil production is lowering, my joints and muscles aren't as lubricated as usual, so I have been having quite a sore lower back. Those are all the side effects that I have been experiencing so far. I can definitely say that I think my purging process has begun. I mean, I have quite cystic things going on here and here. I have a lot of closed comedones on my face as well. I found that I've been getting a lot of texture to my skin, so a lot of closed comedones on my skin, which is like been really upsetting for me as well, because before I would have acne but my skin would be pretty smooth, but now it's gotten to the point where my skin is not smooth. I have acne, my face is red, and it's just like, I don't know, just it's really debilitating, you know, like to have had clear skin like what I had, and then to have to go through this, it's just like, it's very for the most part, I try not to wear makeup when possible. If I'm going out now, most days I don't even wear makeup. If I'm going out for lunch with CJ, like if we're having a day, like a day date together or something, I don't even bother wearing makeup anymore. If I'm going to the grocery store, I don't wear makeup. I didn't really do that before anyway. But I actually had a man come up to me and was like, ooh, too much acne. I don't even know you, but alright. So yeah, people actually do that. The only time when I really wear makeup now is for work, obviously, because I want to be presentable, but I have been so self-conscious about my face. Like, you can totally feel when people aren't concentrating on what you're saying because their eyes are kind of like studying your face, and yeah, like it's just a really, I don't like it. But here I am sitting in front of you guys with no face makeup on, and I'm pretty comfortable with it. I know I'm totally putting this out there for the whole entire world to see, but I feel like, I don't know, you have to learn to be more comfortable in your bare naked skin, and I'm doing what I can. I'm taking the steps that are necessary to be able to get the clear skin that I want. So yeah, this is basically my introduction to my skin story. If you guys have any questions for me, leave them in the comments down below, or if you have any advice, please leave them down below. I'm totally open to all advice that you guys are willing to give. I've been told not to apply any oils to my face, so I can't use rosehip oil, vitamin E oil, jojoba oil, anything like that, but I have been reading forums and doing a lot of research, and people say to use those things. So with this series, basically I think I'm going to be updating you guys once a month, and yeah, that's about all. That's about it. That's about everything I wanted to say in this video. Who knows whether I'm gonna get like hate for it or what, but yeah, I just feel like it would be good to kind of take you guys along this journey with me and give you my experiences, so that if any of you guys are going through the same thing, it might help you decide to do the same, because I was so hesitant to go on this stuff. I thought like, nah, there's got to be another way, there's got to be something else I can do, but I used up all my resources and this is definitely my last resort. So yeah, every month I'll have an update for you guys. Like I said, if you guys have any questions, then leave them down below. If you've got any advice, leave it down below. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, and yeah, I don't know when my next video will be because I'm trying to avoid applying makeup at the moment. But the sucky thing is that I have bought so much new makeup because, you know, bit of retail therapy. Yeah. I don't know what my next video is, but I hope that I get to speak to you guys soon, and I hope you're having an awesome week, and I will see you guys next time. Take care.